Welcome to Savo Say a Lot, where we'll be discussing the benefits of fasting and the result of how it's connected to problems in everyday life. Your anxiety, your stress, your depression, your lack of motivation, and maybe even your inability to believe that you can because others have told you that you can't and have woven in self-doubt into the fabric of your spirit. It could have happened at school with a teacher or with your peers, or maybe even at home with a parent or siblings or cousins, or it could have even happened at church. We have got to start lifting each other up and not casting each other down. All of us are guilty, none of us are perfect, but when you know better, you do better. If you will hang in here with me, I will give you the missing keys that are connected to fasting that could propel your life to places you only imagined. Make it real, not imagine. Focus on remedies, not faults. Discipline can be a benefit of fasting and removing the shackles or blockers from your brain. A benefit. In the 1900s, which seems so long ago, 24 years ago, many of you may not have even been born yet, but just thinking back, it seems like fasting has fallen off every year since the 2000s. I remember when I was a young lady and I began fasting, and as I grew fasting, I began to fast 1 day a week, drinking water only. And it was common to know people who fasted 3 days at a time or more. Not only was it a benefit to my body functions, but it also instilled in me a great sense of discipline and mental clarity, which boosted my confidence. However, I wouldn't recommend anyone who's not already intermittently fast start on a 3 day fast or even a full day fast, because way back then the food was so much more pure. Now it's full of chemicals and additives and genetically engineered and genetically modified ingredients. So you could have a reaction. So I'm not a doctor, so go ahead and speak with your doctor. But I do want to give a high five to whoever it is that came up with intermittent fasting and everyone that promoted it, because that is what brought fasting back to the forefront. To get ready for your fast, start eating vegetables and fruits and whole foods. And when you're ready to go on your full fast, I recommend that you drink water or homemade fruit juice. And check out my video on citrus fruit juice drink. Let me say it again. Citrus fruit juice drink. Say it 3 times real fast. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? But the link will be in the description. And if you will, place a like on the video for me. Fasting instills discipline by challenging us to resist immediate gratification and exercise self-control over desires. It requires adherence to periods of abstinence from food, prompting mindfulness about consumption habits. Through the discipline of fasting, individuals develop resilience against impulses, cultivating patience and heightened awareness of their physical and emotional states. By confronting discomfort and overcoming cravings, fasting fosters mental fortitude, shaping a disciplined mindset that can extend beyond dietary practices into various aspects of life, including productivity, relationships, and personal growth. I feel like it takes away anxiety, which in turn relieves stress, which can also remove the feeling of being depressed and more motivated to press forward in life. For me, it's very important to pray and fast because I want a stronger connection in my spiritual life with the Supreme Father God. And so I have a three, would you call it a step or maybe a category of praying that I want to do when I fast. And the first would be to ask for forgiveness for my sins, those that I'm aware of, those that I'm not aware of, and those that I commit on my own self. Because a lot of times we commit self sins on ourselves as much as we do others, or things that I might say. The second category I would pray would be a prayer of gratitude, to tell all the things that I am grateful for and all the good things that have been given to me and done through me. And then thirdly, I would pray for wisdom, because with wisdom you can gain knowledge to meet your needs. Because you always have to put in before you can take out. And I realized that with wisdom, you'll have the knowledge to know what will take you to your best path. So let's go ahead and head on into the benefits of fasting for the body. And I'll make it brief. And I want to thank you for viewing the channel and ask that you would subscribe, comment, like, and share the video to someone that you think it might be beneficial for. Okay, so let's go on to the benefits of fasting for the body. Fasting can benefit the body in a few ways. Firstly, it promotes cellular repair process, where cells remove dysfunctional components. It also aids in weight loss by reducing calorie intake and boosting metabolism. Fasting improves insulin sensitivity by lowering the risk of diabetes. It may reduce inflammation markers and enhance heart health by lowering blood pressure. Moreover, fasting supports brain function, potentially lowering the risk of neurodegenerative disease. Overall, whether a full fast or intermittent fasting, you can enhance overall health by regulating various psychological mechanisms and promoting well-being. Thank you for viewing. Until the next time, love, peace, and prayer.